Hi everyone.
Hi.
It's Laurie and
Gracie.
Yay! My special guest star Gracie. So we are back with Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot.
Yes.
And this is going to be days 17 through 21.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. And you're going to join me for that.
I am.
Because you are still on
Break.
break.
Yep, winter break.
Okay. Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
What are you? You've got tea. What are you drinking?
I'm just drinking black tea. I think it's the Yorkshire. Is that what we have? The Yorkshire?
Mm-hmm. I am drinking lemon and echinacea.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah. It's okay. It's medicinal.
How are you drinking it?
So I don't get sick.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing we have to do, day 17, draw, paint, or sketch your favorite tarot card and talk a little bit about it while you're drawing. I'm really not good at that.
I'm pretty good.
You're very good.
She flatters me.
Do you want to draw or paint or sketch?
I'll paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. You look like you have a good idea of what you're going to paint.
Yeah, I do. Since you asked me to do this, I had been brainstorming about painting your stalker card.
The Queen of Wands.
Yes, the Queen of Wands.
I've been wanting to actively work with wands, or fire energy in 2018. For me, wands energy is about things like action and passion, being passionate about things in your life, and spiritual growth and self-improvement and ambition and goals and things like that.
That's what really drew me towards this color palette that I chose. I really wanted to convey that sense of fire, but not just like an all-consuming fire. Like a radiating warmth. The kind of warmth that keeps things alive and fosters life and growth.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is the crown floating above her head?
Yes, it is. I really wanted to show that the Queen of Wands embodies her queenly energy. So, like, even if you can't see her physical crown, she doesn't need one. Like that quote, always wear your invisible crown. Mm-hmm. So even if she's draped in a black cloak, she can't hide her royalty or her power.
The Queen herself, the Queen of Wands, she's the water of fire. So to me, that's like self-confident, but open-minded and action-oriented, but a creator of things.
Yeah, that's why I chose the blue and turquoise, the kind of watercolors for the flames. Because blue flames to me are like a long-lasting flame, kind of like a gas flame.
Yeah.
So she's not a flash in the pan. And her hair is the same color because she is that long-lasting fire.
Oh, it's perfect. I love it. I mean, it's perfect.
Thank you.
Pretty pleased with how that came out.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh. You were so talented.
Oh,
You're really talented. I can't wait for it to dry. I know exactly where I'm going to put it. Yay. I'm going to put it up there, which I'll show people when it's dry and done.
Yay.
Aw, thank you. Wasn't that great?
Not a problem. It was so much fun.
Okay, awesome. Let's crack on. Number 18. Share one of the new things you learned about tarot in the last year.
What I've learned is that you really can read intuitively with any deck, which is fun. I never, like when I first started, I didn't think I would be able to do that. Yet here I am.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because reading intuitively is really...
Yeah, it's a lot.
Opens up a whole world for you then of...
It does. It's a lot easier than I expected it to be once you sort of exercise that portion of...
And I think it's the next step too, after memorizing and learning to tell the story, then the next step is learning to create that intuitively or whatever.
Yeah, it's been working great for some readings. I did a couple of free readings
on
Instagram recently.
That's right.
I couldn't believe it. I put up the post on Sunday in the afternoon. 3 hours later, I only put up 5 slots, but I figured that's what I could manage. 3 hours later, I have more than 5 people who wanted readings. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I made a few exceptions for some people that I know.
Extra readings.
Just like 1 or 2 extra for the people who I already know.
Are you enjoying it then?
Oh, I love it. It's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really good. That's the best way to learn too, huh? Is by reading,
going ahead and doing it. Plus, it's given me a lot of opportunity to take some nice pictures of my decks.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah.
What about you?
The thing I learned this year is I learned to read cards like the devil.
Oh.
I was working through Camellia Elias and some other kinds of pip.
She has much goals.
Pip, do I want to say pip decks? Marseille style decks or whatever. I don't really think I've learned to read cards like the devil yet. Because I'm still working on it. No, I just maybe read cards like a minor demon. Or an imp.
A little tiny demon imp.
Like an imp, I think. An imp. I can read cards like an imp. But one day, I will read cards
like the devil.
Like the devil. Question number 19. Share which tarot deck out there gives you the Heebie Jeebies.
Ooh. Should I go first?
Yeah.
So people may be offended by this because I know there are some people that really love this deck, but the Chicoli Tarot freaks me out.
Oh.
But the whole thing, it's sort of like creepiness wrapped up in a really cute package, and I don't like that.
Fair enough.
Because it feels misleading, like a sort of extremely twisted Alice in Wonderland. And I like Alice in Wonderland, and I like creepy twisted stuff. I do not like the Chicoli Tarot.
Yeah, it gives you the heebie-jeebies.
I cannot look at it. It freaks me out.
Does it really?
Well, actually, I have to look away every time I see the images.
Yeah,
so.
that's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah. What about you?
The one I don't like, I don't remember the name of it. Hang on.
Quick Google.
No, I'm going to Siri. Siri, what is the name of the tarot deck painted in human blood? She's thinking.
Okay, I found this on the web. What is the name of the tarot deck?
Siri actually works.
It is the Mortem Oraculum. Thank you, Siri. The Mortem Oraculum. Ooh. Yeah, let's not talk about it anymore because we're creeping ourselves out. Okay. Next question, 19. Which tarot deck, no, did that. 20. Share one tarot myth you used to believe and why you stopped believing it.
Okay. So the tarot myth that I used to believe was that you had to read reversals. Like, you had to. Like, it was a thing, and if you didn't read reversals, you were doing tarot wrong.
It was law.
It was law?
And the tarot police would come for you.
That's terrifying.
I guess one myth that I used to believe, I guess they mean before this year, right? Because there's a lot of weird myths out there surrounding tarot. Like, somebody has to give you a tarot, your first tarot deck. You can't buy it, and you have to keep all your decks.
You have to let people shuffle the decks if you're going to read for them.
Or you can't let people shuffle the decks.
Or you can't let them.
You can't let anybody.
To keep it in silk.
You have to keep it in silk.
Non.
Excuse me. Or you have to cleanse it all the time, or you have to do all these different... Yeah. There's a lot of myths and stuff like that. No, so I'm going to go with this year. I guess the myth that I personally thought was that there were certain systems that were hard to read. And Rider-Waite-Smith was an easy system to read, but say Marseille was a hard system to read. Or I don't think that any of those other systems are necessarily harder or easier. I think they maybe are just different.
Yeah. Okay, what next?
Yeah, I was going to say something about that, but it's gone. It's gone.
Always.
Question number 21. Share some of your favorite deck storage. Okay, let's get deck storage and then bring it here.
Okay.
Okay, so we got our deck stuff. Lots of deck stuff here.
All decks. Well, for you.
Okay. I'll start.
Okay.
How about I start?
Yes, you start.
So I think by deck storage they mean the way you store individual decks and not necessarily where you store all your decks, right?
Yeah, we're going to interpret it like that.
But what we could also do just in case is we could take a picture. How about we do that, and then I will have been popping them in here all this time while we were talking about it.
Perfect.
I love time travel. I love time travel. So if a tarot comes for me, like you're the same way. If a tarot comes in
a box
like this,
a really nice box,
then why don't you show it? Or you're drinking your tea.
Yeah.
Then you just leave it. Oh, leave it in the box, right?
Yeah. Why take it out of the box if it's got a box?
Perfect. If they don't come in like a perfect box already, but they still come in a half decent box, like Everyday Witch.
It's a good box.
It's a very nice box, but it comes with one of those cardboard inserts, which is very difficult to stick your decks in and then pull your deck out again. I don't like keeping them that way. No. So we take the cardboard insert out, and then
put the book in. Put the deck in the bag.
Little organza bag, which you can buy on eBay or I think
Amazon.
Etsy.
Amazon. Yeah, Etsy.
I like Etsy because you can get like a rainbow set of 20 or something like that, or 15, one of every different color. So it matches.
Deck in bag. Bag in box.
Box on shelf.
Box on shelf. I don't actually have any decks in big boxes because my Line Strider came, I got it before they made the nice box, when they had the nice cardstock instead.
You got the nice cardstock, I got the nice box. I could sneak down and steal your... No, you would...
No, I would
horrible.
Notice. I would notice.
That would be so, you would definitely notice. And in this case,
I'm so picky about cardstock, it's stupid.
I made... No, you're not. Everybody is. And this one I made this...
That's pretty.
This is the only one of these I've ever made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it goes...
Edgeless style? I like that.
It goes edgeways like this, and then I put
If you want to make another one, I wouldn't mind one.
And then wrap it up like that. I think I got this idea from Bobby, Ragged Poet. I think she did a video tutorial on that, and I wanted to try it for fun. And I did, but I think that's the only one I've made like that.
I like it.
It's very nice, isn't it? So, what if that box is rubbish?
Yes, what if the box is rubbish or doesn't have a box?
Or it doesn't have a box.
Yes, we found these at our
the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, which is like just like a dollar store.
Everyone knows the dollar store.
It's awesome. And they've got like a little magnetic closure. And this one, yes, you did craft to put a label on it, and then
I just printed that off.
Put a ribbon.
Glued it down.
Sometimes boxes like these have soap in them, don't they? And sometimes they're just boxes.
Yeah.
But I have I also keep my IM power deck in a box like this. I keep it downstairs though because I use it all the time.
You do, and I've actually talked about this before, and I put the ribbon in, and I will show you how I did that because it was not difficult.
Yes, how did you do it?
So what I did was I cut a length of ribbon this long and then this long. So it basically needs to go under here, but then it's going to need to go under here again this way so that you can put the cards on top of it. So you can lift the cards out, because this obviously has to be underneath the cards in order to lift the cards out. And then what I did in the bottom here is I put a piece of sticky felt that was already had sticky on the back, and I just cut it to fit and stuck it down.
Nice.
So glued down the ribbon with some, I think I just used tacky glue. I don't believe I used hot glue, and then stuck down the felt.
Cards in box.
Goes like this, cards in the box, and then it makes it very easy for them to come out.
I can show.
This is a box which is called a crafting matchbox, and you can get this at craft shops, often in the scrapbooking department.
Yes.
And it's got a hole in it, so, and it looks like an old-fashioned matchbox. But it's really good.
It's sturdy.
Sturdy, and so I was keeping my trimmed something in it, and now I'm keeping my trimmed albano weight in here. And it fits perfectly if you have a trimmed or a small size deck. This goes on. Oh, my trimmed Raven's Prophecy I was keeping in there, and they don't fall out because they're slightly bigger than the hole.
Nice.
And that was just a couple of dollars. Okay.
So my unless otherwise stated, you know, all my things are kept in their packaging unless they don't have. I never peeled the thing off this. Oh,
That's okay.
So I just have a tin. I have a tin.
It's from the craft store?
Yeah, I got it from the craft store. I think it was like super cheap. And I keep my trimmed Raven's Prophecy. Trimmed? No, untrimmed.
You didn't trim yours?
I did not trim mine.
You
I forgot.
edged it.
I did edge it. Isn't that pretty?
So, all right, we did boxes already. So then let's do
Bags?
Bags, like bought bags.
Bought bags.
This is a bag from 10,000 Villages, which is one of those fair trade villages. Or
Fair trade stores.
Fair trade stores.
It's a small village.
It's a little village.
Yeah, the stores are like
What do I
villages,
keep in
though,
here?
they're cute.
I keep my,
Your White Rabbit.
this is my White Rabbit
I
Oracle.
love that deck.
And it fits nice. And the reason the 10,000 Villages or places like that with the fair trade are nice is because the decks or the bags are usually all different size because they're all made individually.
Yeah, and they'll have wallet size, they have notion size, like they have everything.
Even similar bags will all be of ever so slightly
different.
different sizes. So it's nice. You can buy it
And
to
plus,
fit your...
you know, it's
It goes
for a
to
good cause.
a very good cost.
Yeah, bought bags.
This is a bag that I got a gift in from Amazon.
Oh,
So if you get a
nice.
gift from Amazon, they will send it in some form and color of this size bag. This is the smallest one, I think. And then there's a medium size, large, and I think there's an extra large one. And I keep my Journey Oracle deck in here.
Oh, that's cute.
This is the Journey Oracle deck. It's a healing deck that I use. It's for shamanic journeying and journaling. And I think maybe someday I'll talk about it. Elise, Wild Moon Woman, has done a whole video where she walks you through the process of using this particular deck, and it's wonderful. I do about once a month or so. It's part of my a healing sort of practice that I do.
Lovely.
So, Amazon. Well, let's see. Oh, my last is I've got this one deck that's too big for any bag. There's a crystal in here. Hang on. Is the Inner Child?
Oh my god, it's a huge deck.
Deck.
Standard tarot sized.
Yeah. So they're gigantic. It's like maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
And I'm going to sew, I want to sew a specialty bag for that, but until I do, I'm using this is a Crown Royal bag. It's a bag that if you buy whiskey or you buy someone whiskey, and
specifically
then
Crown Royal whiskey.
Crown Royal whiskey, and then give it to them for like a Christmas present or birthday present or something, and then just ask them for the bag because it comes in this bag and it fits the. There's something ironic, isn't it, about the Inner Child deck being in a bag of whiskey.
I like to think that you buy a bag and you get a free bottle of whiskey.
You buy a
really nice bag, get a free bottle of whiskey.
Free bottle of whiskey, can't beat that. Okay. So this one is a bot-made bag.
Bot-made.
From Etsy. I'll put the name of the person who made it in here. This was, it was still a very inexpensive bag. It goes as far as handcrafted, hand-sewn bags. It's made of Dupani silk and I think it's called Wild Child Creations, I think. And I had it specially made for my Devas of Creation deck. I keep in here. And I was able to choose the fabric, which the fabric actually looks like the Deva cards.
It does. I like the strap that you put it through.
And she makes it with a strap. And this is really nice. I mean, if I could afford it, I would probably buy these for a lot more of my decks. I think they're about $20 plus shipping, $20, $16, $17 plus shipping, which is a very good price for a bespoke made to order. Any size you want. You send her the size of your deck and you pick the fabric and you pick everything and she'll make it for you and then send it to you in a couple of days. So it's a really good deal. But mostly I make my own decks. Mm-hmm. Mostly I make my own bags. This is a bag I made for my Weaver's Oracle, which does come in its own bag, but the bag was black and smelly. It had a smell and I didn't like it. So I made this oversized bag with a cream colored interior and I pre-washed the fabric.
I like that because it really goes with like the wooden button and the leather strap and things like that.
And then I use, a leather strap and a wood button. And that's how I keep my Weaver's Oracle. You want to show them the one I made you? Okay. I've made you several.
You've made me loads. This is just the only one I grabbed. Handmade. I got this for Christmas. You made it for me. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know, which was awesome. And you made it for my, used to be yours, then it became mine. Tarot of the Sweet Twilight deck. So, look how nice that bag is. It's got a ribbon tie. And I could tie it in a knot and put like beads on, stuff like that. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, so it's just in a little bow. How cute is that? I love it. You made me another bag too for another deck.
For the Fanuna?
Fanuna's Tarot.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. Yeah.
And then sometimes I make them without a ribbon, like especially if I'm making them for my own deck and I know exactly what size, and I'll put an elastic.
Sorry, mine.
You're not gonna be able to see that there. I'll stitch a piece of elastic down.
Mm-hmm. Elastic's nice.
And this is for my
Raven's Prophecy.
And I actually prefer the elastic, but sometimes that's
it can be hard to find.
It's less convenient if you don't know the exact size of the deck because it may be a lot higher, it may be lower if the deck is thicker. So, yeah, I made that with an elastic, and I've only ever found black and white elastic too. So. Mm-hmm. Okay, our deck storage. All right, that's it. That is days 17 through 21 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot. Thank you for joining me and for painting my beautiful painting.
You're welcome.
And for being part of this.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to. I had a lot of fun.
And everybody really likes when you're on, and I really like
I'm a star.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome
And thank you all for watching. It was really great to spend some time with you and talk to you, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.